What did you think of the evening today?
I thought it was great. It was really nice to come in and get some very honest and clear and direct feedback on kind of the projects that I'm working on in school, and kind of get an idea of the strength of my book kind of going forward into shopping to find an internship season.
What did you think of the event?
I thought it was great. You know, just like you mentioned, we got great feedback. It was very honest, and it was really nice to be able to get feedback from two different people, not just one person. We actually got to rotate and see two different people, an art director and a copywriter. So we got feedback on our design, aesthetic, and stuff like that, as well as concept and copy and everything. So overall, it was a really great experience.
What advice would you give to students who are new to advertising or who are interested in getting in the space about the entire process you've gone through over the last couple months?
I think just work hard. I do a lot of sitting around and have a lot of late nights because of it. I think the people that excel and do really well, they work hard all the time and kind of don't wait for inspiration, sort of work towards it.
So tell me about what you thought of the experience at Lowe Roche.
It's fantastic. I didn't really know what to expect coming in, but I just brought in my 3 strongest campaigns, what I thought were my strongest, and it was fantastic. We had about 15 minutes with the copywriter here and 15 minutes with an art director, and we just had some solid feedback.
What was the most interesting thing that they said to you in terms of the work, and what did you expect to get out of it?
Well, let's see. Most interesting would probably be to really push for long copy. It may not be interesting to other people, but as a copywriter, you never really know what to expect when it comes to copy. A lot of people have a lot of ads are very visual these days, and I always try to go for long copy, and I didn't really know how they're received in the industry these days, but they said to keep on pushing for them, so it's kind of reassuring that I'll actually have a job that way.
Tell me what you thought of the Lowe Roche Portfolio Night.
I thought it was wonderful. I think they gave us some really, really good advice, and they did it in a way where they looked right into the main idea of what we had and sort of gave us ideas on how to bring that out better, which is cool because they didn't focus on stuff that we made a mistake on per se. They focused on the idea and how to bring it out better.
Tell me what you thought of the Lowe Roche Portfolio Night.
I thought it was wonderful. I think they gave us some really, really good advice, and they did it in a way where they looked right into the main idea of what we had and sort of gave us ideas on how to bring that out better, which is cool because they didn't focus on stuff that we made a mistake on per se. They focused on the idea and how to bring it out better, and also told us what we did wrong, but didn't. Yeah.
So you guys are a team, right?
Yes.
So did you guys go in together?
We did, and that was coincidental. We were scheduled for 2 different groups, and she got late, and
I did. Yeah, that's why I'm late. I'm kidding.
But coincidentally, they put us together in the same room, and we actually told them that we are a team. So, and that really did work out. We got feedback that we could actually go back and work on it rather than having it vague. Because this is my first portfolio night, but I volunteered in earlier portfolio nights.
Anything you'd say to the people who weren't able to go to this one?
Even if you do not have enough work to show, just put stuff together. You will at least get to meet some people, get their business cards, and keep in touch with them. Keep showing your work, because after a point, it's once they know you, they have a relationship with you, and that really works in the industry.
Yeah, I got
rather
a
than being
card.
anonymous. Yeah.
Don't forget to ask for cards. I noticed a lot of people don't ask for cards or exchange cards. Make sure you get that card. Make sure you get that contact because
I had learned that from her.
Yeah, well, yeah. And just keep in contact and make sure you develop relationships. That's really important in this business because it's all about networking.
Yes.
So, go on.
No, and I was told by 3 or 4 people that people hire people. So even if your book is mediocre, if they know you're a good person, you can chill along well with everyone and you're a fast learner, they will hire you over somebody who has a brilliant book but not a good attitude.
Go to places and
Is
check
this
in, like
is this the underwear that's like
items.
you can
With
wear
that,
for
you win
like 2
points,
weeks?
you can win medals. That
No, it's actually just like an online underwear shopping.
Twitter and
Oh,
Facebook.
okay.
Yeah. Through there.
My name is Eric, and I'm with the AdBuzz, and we are with.
Mark Bernacki.
Steph Mackey, creative directors at Lowe Roche.
So I want to ask you, what made you decide to do like your own portfolio review instead of going through some of the other ones that they have throughout?
I think the first one we had was when we first came here last May. And 2 things. One was because we came here after all school had ended, we had missed the boat on going to all the end of school portfolio nights. And so we needed to host our own. The other issue or other thing for us is that we've had an awful lot of help in our entire lives kind of growing up and getting started in this business. So we kind of think it's important to do that for other people. So this way they can come in and it can be for any school, any place. We've had people that haven't even done a stitch of advertising before and they get at least 2 people's points of view and time.
And this place has historically fostered young talent over the years, and interns have come in here and have always been thrown right into major projects instead of being thrown into a corner or something. So this place has a history of raising or fostering young talent, and we just wanted to continue that along.
So I guess one question I have is, what kind of diversity do you have? Is it mostly people, 20 on up, or do you have a range of people from all different backgrounds?
Crazy range.
Crazy range, crazy backgrounds, we saw 4 or 5 different schools tonight. We had an age range from, let's say, I guess around 20. I think we had somebody in their 40s or 50s who was here. So pretty diverse group of people, pretty diverse age range. And
some second career opportunity people, some third career opportunity. There was a super talented photographer that was here. She'd been a really successful photographer for 7 years, wanted to make the switch. So, neat people.
So what was the, any challenges in doing it and hosting your own event versus, just going through the ones that you see on a regular basis, on an annual basis?
We try to do Portfolio Night here about 2 or 3 times a year. Because we just want to keep that up. We don't want to make it an annual event. We want to do it more often than that, with the hopes of actually seeing some books come back in better improved states. So the toughest part for us is pretty much choosing a date and sticking to it and carving out that time so that we can have all the creatives here participating in it and being available to help these students along.
And I think the only other thing was we kind of had to cut people off because we had so many people. It's unfortunate because you just want to be able to take everybody, but we just physically can't do it because this is the whole department doing it and it's all afternoon and night, so it ends up kind of just being what we can handle and absorb.
What kind of feedback have you gotten on what you can do next time? Like, how are you evolving this from this point on?
It's pretty much comes down to logistics. When we did it last time, we had about 40 people, and they all came at once, and there were some students who had to wait for an hour and a half before they saw anyone. So this year we just learned from our mistakes. We staggered it, so we had people come in 30-minute intervals. So nobody really had to wait longer than 15 minutes to see somebody and get some help.
And then they're still welcome to hang out because part of what's nice is they can hang out and meet each other. So if you're an art director looking for a writer, you can pair up and you can mix and you can learn about each other. So they're still welcome to stay, but yeah, they're not frustrated kind of waiting for us. And I think part of it is regrouping and seeing how the department felt about it.